Dude, I stopped. Dude, I'm like so short on fucking money right now. I didn't pay for my fucking StreamYard,
Oh,
so we're just doing the free version right now because you can still do it for free, and it won't let
yeah,
me. It won't let me play any of my clips.
that sucks.
All my clips are an upgrade. You can't play them without. It's okay. Anyway, how's it
That
going, everybody?
can't you only have 6 people in the chat on the free version?
I don't even remember. It's been a while since
Yes.
I've used the free version. Just money's been tight and paying the extra. Like, I think they charge like $40 a month now for fucking StreamYard.
It used to be like 20.
Yeah, I think it used to be like 10 or 20, and then they were like, oh, now it's 25, now it's 30, now it's 4, and I'm like, bro. So I think I'm gonna maybe switch to the Rumble app. Has a fucking thing that you can use. I've never used it before, but I know other people use it regularly, and it's
Right.
also free. So if things are going cheap, we might as well do the cheap one. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I know about money being tight, trust me.
Rumble's version is not that hard. It's a little bit of a learning curve because I tried it myself a few months ago, and it took me a minute to figure out how to like share stuff.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for long enough. I'm sure it's intuitive enough that you could figure it out or whatever. But yeah, man, I mean, work's just been so shitty, bro. Like, I'm editing a video right now on the economy being crap, and I know, like, when we talked about this before Trump even got in office, when he was talking about, like, what is Trump's plan to implement tariffs on other countries to make things more fair in the international trade community and bring jobs back to America and more industrialization in the United States and such, right? And when we were talking about that at the time, it was obvious to me, as it is now, that the economy for at least a short period of time was going to fucking not do too great, because the prices are going to go up on things, but the jobs haven't come back yet. So you get the higher prices of, like, that's what gives you the competitive advantage to do things in America, right? Because you like import the doodad from China, and now it costs more. So now you can build doodads in America for a little bit less than that, and then you have jobs here, and then that money bounces around our economy, and everything's better in the long run. But short run, things are a little bit tight. And when things are a little bit tight for people, they don't go out as much. And when they don't go out as much, my job gets fucking slayed, like murdered.
A wasteland.
Yeah, it's apocalyptic. So as hard as it is for everybody else who's like, oh man, the groceries cost more, we better not go out this month. I'm like, fuck, bro. It's like, it's I don't mean to complain about shit, but my God, man.
I mean, we're here to listen to each other vent and stuff about shit going on. So,
well, that's not what my show's about. That's not what we do here.
Oh yeah, but I mean, what are friends for, to listen?
Yeah, but still, that's not what my show's about. But
they're also not the only one either, because Wendy's announced in the last day or so they're going to be closing a couple hundred stores this year.
Right. And there's stories about like Amazon laying people off before Christmas.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Like, that's a really bad sign. That's a real fucking, like, Amazon laying people off before Christmas is like people aren't ordering shit because people don't have money. I was looking at a statistic about evictions in Colorado, in like Denver, the Denver metro area.
Mm-hmm.
And they're worse now than they were in 2020. Like during the COVID thing, when everyone was like laid off and people weren't working. There was this a statistic about car repossessions nationwide, and there are currently today more car repossessions going on than at any point in history ever.
I believe it.
Now, that could be a factor of like how many people have car loans in the United States. Yeah, there's probably more of that going on than ever also. So when you have people go bad on their loans, but it's the number of people, like, Jesus Christ, man. I remember like during COVID when everyone was getting fucking big fat paychecks and manufacturers weren't making things, you could sell your used car for a premium. You could sell your used car for like 25 to 50% above like what it would cost normally, right? So if you had like a $10,000 car, you could sell it for $12,000-$13,000 easy, you know. And then like a place that sells cars would buy it from you at that price, mark it up another 10%, and then sell it themselves because they were just looking for fucking anybody to, you know, they needed product and they didn't have it.
That chip shortage fucked over a lot of shit for a while.
And now it's like everybody needs money. And if you need to like get some money, what do? You sell a vehicle, you sell a gun, whatever, you know. Well, now that gun costs less money because there's less people who are wanting to buy guns because there's less people who have money to buy a gun with. So there's less people competing, and then at the same time, there's more people trying to sell guns because there's more people who need money.
Yep.
Like the Tulsa gun show. Remember we were there?
Yep.
And how ridiculously priced everything was in the world.
Yep.
And now, I bet if you went to the Tulsa gun show today, it would be like the polar. I would hope. I mean, otherwise you're not selling anything, dude.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I still couldn't get over that fucking Russian SKS in a horrible condition, mind you. They wanted like $18,000 for it, or somewhere about there. Like, Jesus Christ, guys. Or that one little pump action 22 you were looking at. They wanted what, at least quarter to half overpriced what you could get on the internet.
Yeah, there was like $100 more than you could buy it for if I just went on like Bud's Gun Shop and bought it. And I pointed that out to the guy. I'm like, hey, like I'll even pay the same as I would with like shipping and with the FFL, right? Which would be like $50 above what Bud's Gun Shop was selling it for.
Yep. And
he was still like, nope.
Yeah, he wouldn't budge. He even looked at the other guy behind him in the booth, and yeah, neither one of them would budge. I'm like, y'all are fucking stupid. How are you supposed to make money on something if you're not willing to negotiate? Why the fuck are you here?
So yeah, I think now, and I don't know, maybe other people have like a different experience of things, and you know, it's just like my job sucks, and you know, from my perspective, it's the whole world, but it's not, you know, type thing. But I really feel like it's the whole fucking world.
It very much is, and it's not going to get better, especially with Trump bringing in 600,000 Chinese to go to schools now.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be part of a bigger plan, a bigger deal, right? Like those students who came here, who have already come here, who were already coming here, by the way. So like, that's not like they're like new students who were just all of a sudden here. It just happens to be like a lot of like rich Chinese people who want to send their kids to an American school so that they can get a Western education, which doesn't make any sense to me today with how much the colleges cost these days and how shitty of an education you get for the most part. So I guess it depends what you go to school for, but.
Well, he was also trying to justify it as, oh, if we don't bring them here, all these colleges are going to go bankrupt. It's like, then let them go fucking bankrupt, bro.
Yeah. They're not teaching anything worthwhile anyways. They're damn sure not preparing anyone for adulthood.
There was also
I don't know, man.
riot.
Like they just voted to open up the government or whatever, but like that's not. I don't think that made anything better or worse necessarily, you know. And that's only like the last like 40 days anyway, you know. Like things were pretty shitty before that 40 days started. You know, it's like not that. New.
Technically,
did they reopen the government?
No, it was technically 8 Democrats saying we're going to vote on this thing, that at some point down the line in December we might reopen then.
They basically voted so that they could push everything to January 31st, is what my understanding was. That it's like an even shorter continuing resolution. And they were like, okay, that gives us that much time to figure out something about healthcare. And I'm like, bro, healthcare is like super complicated. And has a lot of moving parts that affect things in ways that you guys probably don't understand and can't control,
Yeah.
can't prepare for. So you taking like 2 months to like figure out healthcare, like I feel like you're just gonna fuck it up worse. You know what I mean?
Well, not only that, they're not only screwing people over with their food stamps and stuff, but our benefits going out for like, disabled people or stuff like that. If it's not, you're fucking the lives over of a lot of people just to figure out something that you could still do if you reopen the government.
Well, my understanding was that they did vote to reopen the government, and that vote passed. So it's just a matter of like a day or two for them to get the money in bank accounts and start sending out checks or whatever they do. So, and yeah,
So they did.
100% of the time too. Like this is the other thing that's kind of funny about it. Democrats are screaming at the top of their lungs, "Oh, the Republicans are in control of the House and the Senate and they're the president, and so this is a Republican government shutdown. This is the Republicans' shutdown of the government." And then 8 fucking Democrats crossed the line and voted for the shutdown to end, and they're like, "Traitors! They're fucking traitors!"
Right.
Like, to anyone who's paying attention, this whole fiasco had to wake a couple people up. It had to. This absolutely had to wake some people up, which is funny to me. Like, that's like, bravo.
Well, in the past 12 to 24 hours, you've also had random House Democrats come out of the woodwork and be like, "We're going to go back to Washington, D.C. and vote no on this sham bill." And I'm like, "Then just get the fuck out of office right now. We don't need you there.
Yeah.
Leave."
Well, I was kind of thinking, like, maybe they should just axe the fucking filibuster. Because it seems to me that the Democrats are going to stand in the way of everything the Republicans are going to want to do that's meaningful and good. Meaningful and or good, right? And so Trump's got 3 years left. Time to just axe the filibuster now. Ram everything down their fucking throats that we can and deal with the ramifications in 3 years when they come back and maybe have control.
Honestly, don't know what the answer is with that because I don't know enough about it.
The issue with doing it like that, because really what needs to be done is it's the culture thing. It needs to be rewritten or reapplied or whatever how it's done, because that's the real problem right there. It's not the filibuster itself. It's the culture, whatever you pronounce the word, that takes a 60-vote count. Because if you get rid of the filibuster, it will actually fuck us on two-way rights at some point, because as soon as Democrats take power, they'd have the 51-vote majority and they could just take away our rights immediately, or try to anyway, and that would immediately cause revolution, or at least the beginning of one.
I get it. There's definitely some risk to doing that. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like they're going to do it anyway when they get power. They're going to do the things that they're going to get, like, everything that we would do to get our agenda move forward are things that they have already done or tried to do. So it's like, are we really opening the door for them to do things? Like, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Did they turn EBT cards back on?
What's that?
Did they turn EBT cards back on?
Yeah, as part of the government opening up, yes.
Some people are getting their stuff, not everybody yet.
It takes a little bit of time, my understanding is, for them to disperse funds and for people to get their, I don't know if you're getting back pay or if they're getting, you know what I mean? I don't know how that works. So, but yeah. It will
just be November benefits is what it is.
The reason I ask is because I saw this Kia SUV about the size of a Honda Pilot. If you know what that size is, it's a pretty damn good size SUV. And this woman was loading up groceries at Sam's Club when I was there earlier. And the whole back from floor to ceiling, the back seat from floorboard to the seat all the way to the ceiling was filled with nothing but fucking Cokes.
Jesus.
I mean, it was I swear they probably had to spent what, $300, $400, $500 just on sodas, and it was various flavors, obviously, but it was a shit ton of Coke.
Maybe they have a vending machine company.
They
I
could have
thought that
also
too, but I did see other drinks in there that weren't Coke, but 99% of it was Coke. I'm like, good God.
it could have been a situation too where they were actually making food meals for people to hand out, and they're just getting a bunch of drinks to throw in there, or whatever it was. Because other people have done that in the past, obviously. I do know that there was that one video that came out yesterday, I think is what it was, where it was some dude who was driving for, I don't know if it was Uber or DoorDash or what it was. It was some affiliate to Walmart's delivery stuff. And he was talking about as soon as the cards got turned back on, the first two things that he was delivering out was Doritos and some kind of soft drinks.
Yeah, sodas and chips.
See, like, I would be okay with everyone who wanted to get EBT, let's call it, right? To get their EBT card with enough money per month to feed them all the beans and rice and I don't know, maybe some like frozen vegetables, you know, like something cheap that would be a sustenance that's not meat, that's not soda. Because you can live on not meat, right? If you want chicken, get your ass a job. You want some steak? You better work for that shit. But you won't starve. You have beans and rice. You know, here's a little flavoring.
I do agree that they need to limit what you can and can't buy with it. Like they need all the junk food stuff needs to be taxed from the buy it list and just get like the necessities. Because this shit's out of control.
Pepsi Cola company should not benefit from the American people getting EBT.
Exactly.
That's why most of these companies,
junk, you know.
That's why most of these companies exist. It's I know the old stat was it used to be 50 cents for every dollar went to these junk food makers out of the EBT system, and I think it's more than that now. You wonder
why we have so many like people who are both poor and overweight at the same time. It's like that's like a first time in history, in human history, where poor people are fat. Traditionally, poor people have a tough time getting food and tend to be skinny, and the only ones who can afford to be fat are the rich.
You're right.
In fact, in third world countries, especially like maybe not today as much, but back in the day, if you were fat, like women were into you because they're like, "Damn, he could feed me." He could feed my kids if he puts it inside me, you know.
Now, if you're fat, you're looked down upon.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a sign of being lazy, it's a sign of being unintelligent. You know?
Yeah.
Dina says, "Sorry, work sucks. Been doing a no rest November challenge. Work 16 hours a day every day this month so far. That's ridiculous."
Damn, no wonder I hadn't been able to. I texted old Dino a while back and never heard nothing from him, so that would explain it. But good on you, make that money.
Dude, that's more. I mean, I used to do 2 jobs for a little while where I think there was about a 6-month period where I didn't have a single day off because I would either work both jobs or the morning job or the night job, but I would never have just like no jobs. So when I had like a morning off to sleep in, it felt like a day off. Or when I would get off of my morning job and not have to go immediately to my night job, it felt like I had it felt like a day off. And then I also had a job working construction where it was 72 hours a week on the clock. And then it was another half an hour a day, 6 days a week. So what is that? 3 hours a week of being on break while you're at work. So it's 75 hours a week that you're, and then it was another potentially 2 hours a day per, like getting there and 2 hours a day getting home. So potentially an extra 4 hours a day of driving. So that was 16 and a half hours a day. And I would get home and I would be so fucking ridiculously tired and hungry, and like I would need like 15 things, and I would have 5 minutes to do it because I would have to immediately fucking go to sleep as hard and as long as I could, wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, take a 5-minute shower, throw my shit on, and leave again. You know, it was really rough, dude.
Shit, man, put a strain on your back.
just every Sunday was my only day off, and every Sunday I would wake up and I'd be like, "Oh man, I'm tired." Like even though I slept in today, I'm really tired. And then the next Sunday I'd be like, "Man, I'm more tired than I was last Sunday." And then the next week I would wake up and be like, "I'm even more tired than." And like after like a year of that, like 52 Sundays of waking up more tired than you were the Sunday previous, I was a zombie, bro. My brain didn't work right anymore.
Oh yeah.
Funny you bring that up because I started my new job in an hour.
Oh, nice.
Congrats.
First time being a supervisor, but I'll be dealing with the crazy homeless. I'll be near downtown LA.
To live and die in LA, it's the place to be. That's cool, man.
Yeah, so it's gonna be temporary because I'm also trying to get this other license thing, and some of you already know. So that's gonna be December or January. Then I'll start the move.
Make it happen, man. No one's gonna do it for you. That's what I know.
Yeah. So I'll be out in Austin. If y'all see me or near around there.
You're shooting
Are
for
you
Austin,
live
really?
in Austin?
Well, near there. Yeah.
Sweet.
Is it really expensive to live in Austin?
Oh yeah, Austin. Yeah, outside of Austin and the surrounding areas, no, not so much.
Yeah. The housing is pretty cheap. I see it.
Well,
But,
compared
yeah.
to Los Angeles, everything's fucking cheap, pretty much.
Oh God, yeah. You ought to hit me up, Shot Red. I have family still down there, and I go down there every once in a while. Maybe we can, link up and shoot the shit.
Yeah. Y'all know where to find me. And then how y'all been so far? Because I know I had a weird schedule. That's why it's hard for me to jump on these things.
I've been hanging in there as best as I can. My dumb ass. I wish it never happened because oh my God, I've been in so much pain. But I was at let's just say a grocery store and slipped and fell. And when I did, I was actually heading into the bathroom because I had to take a piss. And I slipped and bounced off the stall wall, and then it body slammed the fucking ground. I had to get taken to the fucking hospital by EMS.
Shoot, that reminded me of something that happened a couple weeks ago.
Whoa.
Working in my
Pause. You were at a Walmart. Was the floor wet?
I didn't say Walmart, did I?
I thought you said Walmart.
It's a grocery store.
he said
Yeah,
grocery store. I know that.
But I bounced off the stall wall and body slammed the fucking ground. Now I'm in the knee brace from thigh down to ankle and on crutches.
Sell every gun you have and buy a lawyer.
No,
I'm half joking. I'm half not.
Nah, it's because it's funny you said that because a couple weeks ago I had to deal with a situation of an old man cracking his head at the grocery store, so they called me in. So make sure he was like their way to the ambulance come. Yeah, he was a very very old Asian guy, and I guess his family showed up like hours later because apparently he'd done it before. So somebody's getting old and they start falling everywhere.
I wish
Yeah,
I could
he
find
did
a
it
lawyer like Saul Goodman, I don't know. It may not even be worth it. I don't fucking know. It'd probably be more of a headache than it will be beneficial. Dealing with lawyers suck.
Yeah, I think you should do it.
Yeah, I would say check out public aid first and see if they can help you out.
Say that
I would
again.
just do it. I would
I forget
absolutely do it.
exactly what the actual name of it is, but it'd be like public. If
And
there's
be
like
like,
a public
oh my
person
god,
in the
back
state or whatever.
pain and hip pain and all of the things that people report that can't be proven with an X-ray or disproven rather.
Oh no, I definitely got all that. Trust me. I feel like I was hit by a Mack truck, or I went like a round or two with fucking Mike Tyson, and he just fucking beat the shit out of me like a punching bag.
It's crazy how like shit can just come by and take you out without you fucking realizing it,
Mm-hmm.
Like one day you're fine. Like I have a buddy from work who I've worked with for 4 years, something like that, Good dude. Good guy. Rides motorcycles. Good guy, Suddenly one day woke up, with some sort of a neurological issue
Mhm.
where he would like twitch and he would twitch and he'd twitch and he'd twitch and he couldn't hold his hands still. His hands would shake and stuff. And he showed up to work like all twitchy. He was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. And then like a week later, it got so bad that he didn't show up to work anymore. And now no one's heard from him in like 2 months.
Dang. That's not good. Dino said, don't forget emotional damage. Now Corey is scared to use bathrooms, has to poop outside or wear diapers. That's actually not far off because I'm leery of going into fucking public bathrooms to begin with, but after this, damn sure. That fucking floor, it was fine as I walked in, but there was a guy that was like seconds ahead of me. He took the only urinal, so I was heading to the fucking stall. And it was like the ground just turned into fucking black ice, and I just slipped. Oh, yeah. It was,
Yeah, one day you're fine. The next day you got to take a piss at Walmart or wherever you were. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, another friend from work, this was a couple of years back, had some kind of amoeba or something that got into his ear when they were swimming at the lake.
Yep.
And it started chewing away at his fucking brain stem.
Oh,
that happens more often than you may not realize.
yeah, that's making me more not want to go
eating
swimming in the
bacteria
lake.
crap.
And now he is and has been paralyzed for like a really long time. Because it just fucking chewed away the part of his brain that was connected to his spine, and now his body doesn't work, you know?
That fucking sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
That's just no joke.
Yeah, and like thankfully he had a good wife, you know, to like be there for him and but my God, man, like how much stress and strain does that put on her, you know? Like,
oh yeah, I know. Trust me, I get it, you know. And it kind of sucks right now because my wife is still bedridden from that horrible accident back in May, and she's just now finally starting to get a little bit mobile as far as walking, but she can only walk a few feet before she has to rest her leg or back. But so yeah, I've been doing everything since May, and then this takes me down. So the other day I was like, "Hi, Gimpy," and she's like, "Hello, Gimpy," because we're both fucking gimping around right now, limping. It sucks being, you know, both of you down at once. And being the man, I just gotta suck everything up and deal with the pain, and because I got shit I got doing.
Seems like you guys qualify for a state health care if that be the case.
No, I don't know about that.
yeah, bro, I don't fucking know. But I do know that the economy doesn't seem to be getting better. It seems to be getting worse. And like the other thing about it is, though, like every other day, it seems like there's another announcement that some deal with like Albania or, you know, South Korea or something has been reached. And they're bringing $1 trillion investment to the United States over the next 10 years. Like, cool. How much of that is like happened so far? How much of that investment has come here and created jobs so far? Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like a bit of it.
Yep.
And again, I talked about this before anything happened. Like, yes, it's going to hurt for a while first. Yes, it's going to be a period of time where things are painful. But it's for the good. If the plan goes how it should, in the long run, it's for the good. It's for the greater good of the United States and for our children and for our future. And for so I'm kind of like, I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful that things will turn around and that the status quo gets better more rapidly than I'm thinking, but man, it really. And then you look at you got Elon Musk's driving cars, Elon Musk coming out with these self-driving trucks. You've got Elon Musk coming out with these robot helpers.
No one
Like,
can
what are we
afford
gonna
that
do for
shit.
jobs, dude?
Yeah.
The economy's such. I don't know why he's coming out with all that stupid shit because no one's going to be able to really afford it except for the extremely wealthy.
Well, think about this. Like, let's say those robots are even 25% as good as a worker, right? Like,
Right.
4 of them would do the work of 1 worker. Well, they only cost $500 a month or $20,000. So it's $500 a month to have this robot. Most humans cost $500 a week, and that's for like shitty pay these days. So that's easily 4 robots a month for like a shit job, like a janitor. You could have these robots sweeping and mopping and picking up trays and yeah, like you don't need food runners anymore. You don't need waiters anymore. Yeah, what? Look at that robot.
I don't
waiter.
see that happening to that extent for many, many years because that kind of technology, the robots and everything, that shit hasn't been around for very long or long enough to have that kind of impact where they're just going to replace the workforce. If they do, they're fucking stupid because it's hard to replace an actual human doing a fucking job and
Okay, check
depend
this
on a
out.
machine.
Robot surgeons, because
No.
no. Have you seen the newest hand that they have? The newest robot hand has as much dexterity as any human that I've ever seen,
No, I hadn't seen that yet.
and is going to get to the point where you're going to want the robot to do your surgery because the robot's going to do way better surgery than a human ever could.
I don't know about that. That terrifies me because what if an emergency happens? And, you know, that robot isn't going to react like a human would, and that just to me is cause for a lawsuit waiting to happen or a wrongful death lawsuit. No, I wouldn't trust it personally. Like I said, until the technology's been around for decades, I don't know. I wouldn't trust it personally.
We're already seeing the beginnings of this stuff where you have it's like the robo cart things that bring out the food in different places right now. And that's just pretty much stage 1 right now. Or you might as well call it.
There's a McDonald's in there's a McDonald's in Fort Worth, Texas that is fully automated. It's just one store. I don't remember what part of Fort Worth, but everything's robotic. There's I think 1 or 2 staff inside just to make sure everything is going like it's supposed to. But like when they open the window and you hand you your food, it's like a fucking automatic tray that just pushes your food out.
Right. And so many people are so antisocial and into their own fucking thing or their own video game or whatever it is that they do. They don't want to talk to people anyway. Talking to a person and putting an order in feels like anxiety, feels like a chore, feels like an extra thing that they have to put up with. Versus typing some buttons on a machine and getting what you want. That's whatever, like, so many people want that instead of talking to a waiter or talking to the cashier or whatever, right? Like, unless it's like a hot chick or something, but you know, they're probably going to have like robots for that too. You know what I mean?
To me, that's more the younger crowd, like the Gen Zs or the, you know, the late millennials before they hit Gen Z. Those people, they grew up so fucking sheltered and coddled, and here's all the technology, you know, occupy your own self and leave me the fuck alone and that type of shit. So they're the ones that are so antisocial.
I don't know, man. I go to the grocery store and I can go to the aisle that has a human, or I could go to the aisle that doesn't. You know what I do?
Oh
know what I
yeah, I'm
mean?
not saying. I mean, I agree with kind of what you're saying. People suck. The less time I have to deal with people is better. But I'm also old school enough to where I'd rather do a lot of shit over, in person instead of over the phone. And I damn sure hate leaving messages on people's voice boxes. And I'd rather do everything in person. And it's not really that way anymore because everything has gone so fucking digital or online.
Yeah, like anybody who has one of those online jobs where you sit behind a computer and like, I don't know, proofread or fucking answer phone calls and do customer service or like anything like that. Anything that can be done pretty much from your computer at home is going to be taken by AI. So all those jobs are gone. All the driving jobs are gone. A lot of the physical jobs are gone. What about the creative jobs? Well, you can press a couple of buttons and have it make better art than you can pay for sometimes.
Yeah, and you got AI
Already.
now that can write a book for you or a script or a song.
And it's only a matter of time till it's like, oh, you want to watch a movie with starring you want to be Indiana Jones? All right.
Right?
Indiana Jones starring Corey.
Yeah,
E Honda's the bad guy. You shoot, I get that scimitar sword out and I wave it around and you just shoot me.
Dino's right. That machine's been around for a number of years already, but there are surgeries they do that are done by a machine called the Da Vinci, which has been around for, I don't know, maybe 10 years or so. And like they remove your gallbladder. They used to have to cut you open hip to hip to do it. Now they do it laparoscopic. They just stick a couple rods in you and pull the shit out through your belly button. So stuff like that's great, but I just don't know if I could trust a robot doing those surgeries until that technology's been around longer. Granted, like I said, the Da Vinci has been around and it
Well, I'm
seems to
telling you,
be
though, like there
doing
will
good.
come
But
a point where the technology is so proven and so reliable and so much better than humans that you're like, oh, I need the knee surgery. And a human's like, well, I could do it, but this machine's going to be like 10 times better, 10 times cheaper. You're going to get better 10 times faster. Like, like in every single way possible and measurable, this is going to be better. Or we could hack you up the old fashioned way. What do you want to do?
yeah, I mean, you make a good point. I can't really argue too much with it. It's just a personal preference, I would say. One thing I do wish they would create already is something like those fucking chambers from Stargate that would you crawl in and heal you, or Elysium, how you could go up to the floating space station and they got those machines that'll just heal you completely or give you new parts if you need it. They need to start building that kind of shit, getting that kind of technology.
Yeah, I don't know. What's up, Lead on Steel? How's it going?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What's up, Led? How you doing, brother?
Interesting picture you got going on there.
Yeah, I paused it at the right time. It looked kind of weird, so I took a screenshot of it.
Dude, he's got the whitest Billy Goat beard right now.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
How's he doing? I haven't talked to old boy for a minute.
He
Nor
just put
I.
out a few videos. That's all I know.
Yeah, I texted his ass earlier today just to check in and imagine he's swamped if he ain't got back yet.
How's the economy going for you, Mr. Lead on Steel?
People still got broke cars, so
Yeah,
I'm kind of
but do they have money to fix them? When it's time to pay, do they like have problems paying sometimes?
not my type of customers. I mean, I'm not trying to be an elitist, but my customers have the money.
Oh, you work on more high end shit. That's right.
Yeah, I'm not working on Nissan Altimas and shit.
Yeah.
Why is it always Nissan Altimas?
That or Chargers.
I mean, if there's like a shitty driver on the road and he's in a Nissan Altima, you're like that. I'm like that makes sense. Oh, you're switching lanes and passing everybody on the right, doing 25 over, and your bumper's all fucked up.
Right.
Oh, you've done this before, I see.
We meet again.
And usually it's a woman driver behind the wheel or Asian.
So did you guys see the Aurora Borealis tonight?
I actually did for the first time here in South Carolina.
I
No.
looked outside. I didn't. Let me go look outside again real quick. Hold on.
I doubt it's visible this far south, my ass being in, getting near the pan of Texas.
According to the map that I was looking at, it wasn't supposed to be visible here without, doing some tricks to your camera. But man, the sky's red and pink and blue here. It's pretty cool. I've never seen it here.
Yeah, I don't see it at all.
It's it's real faint. I mean, you could miss it if you're not actually looking for it. But
Yeah, I don't see shit. Like I said, I doubt I would be able to this far south in Texas.
Dude, and
real
there's
pretty.
I just searched it, and in the last 2 hours, there's CBS Colorado, Denver News, 9 News, Fox 21, KDVR, all have stories about the Aurora Borealis with pictures in Colorado. But I don't see anything. Whatever, it's fine.
I live way out in the country, so I don't have a whole lot of light pollution, so that helps me out too.
Yeah,
maybe that's the
I'm
problem.
surrounded by light pollution.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, maybe that is the problem.
And now we're getting snow.
Well, I mean,
We got like 2 flakes of that the other day.
We had a double dusting here yesterday, and it dropped about 20 degrees from 50 something to 30 something degrees. And it was 20 something this morning.
Lucky.
I had to turn my heat on because didn't want to freeze to death, obviously.
I wish I could trade y'all's weather for here. Shit, I'd go for some cooler weather, and no.
it's been 75 degrees every day here lately.
It was nice. It was nice to come back from Vegas, and it was nice and cold here.
Oh, I bet.
It's been weird Southern California weather around here. I don't understand it. Usually it's snowed a couple times by now.
Yeah, that is.
We haven't even got the first snow hasn't even happened yet.
Wow.
There's supposed to be a giant snowstorm coming for half of the country right now in the next couple of days.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, up in the
Hopefully,
Great
don't freeze the
Lakes.
whole state like it did. What was it in 22, 21?
Oh, down in Texas with y'all.
Yeah, I think it was 21.
Yeah, no, it froze the whole country too, but not just Texas. It swept across the whole country.
Nope. Tomorrow, high of 69. Day after that, high of 69. Day after that, high of 74. Day after that, high of 74. Day after that, high of 66. It's just what?
What the hell, dude?
That's hot for this time of year for you.
The high here today was 45.
Colorado
here was 80. Hey, Led, did you get your lights?
Yes, I got my lots.
How were they? Were they good shape and functional?
Yeah, they worked good. Only one of mine had the P320 rail on it, but I've got P320, so that wasn't a big deal to me.
Yeah, and mine came with the 320 rail too, so I had to buy a piece off Amazon so it'll fit Glocks.
Right. Yeah, they work good though.
Yeah, I was shocked. Can't beat that price though. What was it? Streamlights TLR 1HLs for what was it? $70 or $75, something like that.
Yeah, $70, I think. Or no, was it $49.99? I can't remember.
I mean, it's a really good time to buy a gun if you want to buy a gun, or if you need a cheap car or a cheap motorcycle. It's a really good time if you have extra money, because there's lots of people who need money.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow. Sorry, I'm scrolling through Twitter right now, and there's like videos I can't show. It's
Yeah.
ridiculousness. Why is it always like, okay, like you see like a white guy get in a fight, it's like one white dude fighting someone. You see a black dude get in a fight, all of a sudden there's like 5 other black dudes jumping in.
They can't ever fight it one-on-one.
It's because they're pussies and they always fight in pack mentality.
Yep. It has been that way for a long ass time.
They're too scared to actually lose a fight, is what it is. It's also why most of them tend to pull guns like halfway through and start shooting.
Yeah, they got to keep up the street cred.
Yeah,
about
like,
street
it's not like
cred?
any of this stuff. There's a bunch of people getting beat up in Berkeley
Yep.
That's not good.
because of TP USA thing that happened there.
Yeah, Antifa jumped a bunch of TPUSA attendees.
I didn't hear about that. Shit, when
Was
those,
it
Yeah, it happened this afternoon or something.
Was that
Oh,
in Portland
damn.
or Seattle?
No, that was in Berkeley, California.
Ooh. Or something happened over there.
I don't know
And
why
then-
they don't just like go in and immediately arrest all of the people doing violent things and charge them to the fullest extent of the law when it comes to like terrorist act. Because basically, what is the definition of terrorism? Is like violence that is aimed
Pursuit of
at a
political
political
aims.
end, or something like that, right? It's political violence. That's what
Yes.
terrorism is. So when you commit violence on a fucking U.S. campus that's aimed at a political party because of political reasons, that is terrorism, and you should be charged as a terrorist. And so
Yep.
that everyone knows that if you go out to a political event and like you can say things, but if you start getting violent with people, that you will be charged as a terrorist and go to jail for the next like 20 years. I think people would stop doing it.
oh, definitely, but it's about optics. You know, they don't want the left and the Democrats looking bad, so it's about optics. So they're not going to do anything about it. But you know, if the right or anyone associated with Trump steps out of line just at an inch, you know, it's national news, worldwide news, and they're going to throw the book at you.
Well, this time the DOJ actually did say that they're going to do a full investigation and potential arrests into it because it was Antifa related.
Yeah, like I'll just share this screenshot. Oh, thank you, MSB. Dropped in $10. Speaking of guns, I picked up a Mossberg 590A1 18.5-inch barrel 12 gauge with ghost ring sights. Managed to hit a steel plate at 100 yards using slugs. It did take a few tries though.
Nice.
That's pretty cool, dude.
I got a Henry axe heading my way soon that I won.
How do you keep winning guns, Corey?
I've only ever won one. This is my
You're-
first gun to ever win. I
You're just a wiener.
also won a silver bullet too.
That's what it was. There was something else you won. I forgot what it was. So what are you getting? A Henry?
Yeah, Henry axe. It's a lever action mare's leg.
What caliber?
I believe it's 410. It might be 357. I don't remember which one.
All right. Yeah, so this is one of the guys who got beat up. This is a TP USA attendee, and he was not beaten up by the police. He was beaten up by, hold on, wait for it. This guy. Looks like a winner. Looks like he
Yeah.
just came here from fucking Afghanistan or something.
Yeah, I was going to say, this
Exactly.
is the hottest about to do a bombing at some point.
Yep. So why did they have the guy that was the victim with his arms behind his back and carrying him out like that?
I don't know if they're arresting him or helping him. I'm not sure.
That's just an odd way for that cop to be holding his arm up like that
Yeah,
if they
no.
were helping him.
Okay, well, here's the thing that it says. A Muslim far-left extremist who severely beat a TP USA attendee in the face after robbing him at UC Berkeley has been identified as Jihad. His first name is Jihad.
Jesus.
And how the fuck do you say this? Defripels. Defripels. How do you say that? Anyone?
Terrorist, Muslim terrorist is what I see.
No, this part. You see what I'm
I know.
highlighting?
I don't know how to pronounce that word because
The
I think the D would be silent.
Defripels. Defripels. Anyway, the 25-year-old listed as... Oh, he works for California Public Department of Health?
Of course he does.
Defripels is a rapper known for AR the Believer. He tried desperately to hide his face from the cameras after his disguise was pulled off. He came to the attack wearing gloves. Ooh, can we look up this AR the Believer? Let's listen to
If
this
you want
guy's
that in
rap.
your search bar, sure.
Okay, here's something you can do. Grok, give me a link to the rap video. Boom. It works better than searching it online. I don't know why.
What's that background noise? It sounds like a playing card stuck in the spokes of a bicycle. I've been hearing it the whole time.
It's probably my.
Do you hear it now?
No, I don't.
It's Ohio.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on a second. Let me try something.
Yeah, it's just really annoying.
All right. What is this? AR the Believer. Okay, I found it. He's got 68 subscribers. Oh my god, we found it. Okay, stop screen share. Screen share. Let's listen to Jihad, the Islamic terrorist.
It's just won't be copyright.
I hope it is. Really repetitive so far.
You ain't got no hitters, bruh, please. If real killers squeeze, you go forward at the knees. We ain't got no business moving heavy in these streets when our fathers made it out with careers and degrees. Hey, know my swag, know my steez, middle fingers to police, and I'm rocking with the team till we die, we succeed. A lot of y'all only gone right so you can see. Kinda hard body, it was probably only to be seen. A lot of y'all just in this for the scene. Your cotton balls, you softer than whipped cream. I read between the lines, bro, what you mean? Cause every move was scripted, I can see select and switch it, but I know the whole plot, so I don't need to see the ending. Yeah, I peep game ever since a young and I was watching, seen the field change. Back then every summer we was locked in studying, made me into who I am today, bro. You can't I need HKs, SKs, AR-15s. HKs, SKs, AR-15s. I need HKs, SKs, AR-15s. Or you would send a shots, cop the chop with the beam.
I mean, it's kind of catchy.
HKs, SKs, AR-15s.
Sounds like DJ Khaled.
Damn, cool. That shit go cray cray.
Well, he'll be coming out with his prison album next.
Bubba the Bender. He's gonna be Bubba's bitch, and that's gonna be his new song. Bubba bent me over.
All right. Well, that was a thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
"12-year-old girl was just arrested in Washington, D.C. for committing a string of robberies."
Damn.
12-year-old girl. String of robberies.
Damn.
Robberies. Armed robberies.
Well, she must be studying to be a politician, so she's in the right place.
Yep.
That or a doctor.
Man, DC is a great place, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We all should go visit it right now.
Best place on earth.
I found it to be kind of weird myself, and I've talked about this before, but like the way that there's like homeless people sleeping on the most expensive marble step building that you've ever fucking seen in your life, you know?
Yeah.
There's like homeless people sleeping on the steps. Just weird.
What steps are marbled?
Like all of them.
All of DC.
Like every single building is made of marble, and it's like, oh, can we make the most expensive building materials possible? Well, yes, we
Well, I knew
can.
the buildings inside. And
This is
stuff
Washington,
were-
D.C., after all. So, of course, we're going to build it out of marble and gold and brass and silver, and we're going to put jewels on it on the outside. And then
I
there's,
just
like,
didn't realize
homeless people,
the stairs
this
were
is
marble.
comfy. These jewels are not comfortable to sleep on. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
I just
DC
didn't
is-
realize the steps were marbled.
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
I don't know about everything, but dude, like everything.
It's not marble, it's granite.
I've
Yeah,
never
there's,
been
like,
to DC.
And
And
every
plan on
building
it.
has like fucking statues on the front lawn of like something that happened like 200 years ago or something, you know,
Either
Yeah.
that or some Greek god.
or like a mural, you know, like there's like all these like, I don't know, it's weird, dude.
Get
DC
off my lawn.
Yeah, DC's a strange place.
I wouldn't mind seeing it, honestly, if it wasn't such a Democrat leftist stronghold. And it like one of the most dangerous places to go because of crime and shit.
Well, a lot of that simulation stuff is either tied to demonism or it's Freemasonry stuff.
Yeah, true. But just to see part of history, you know, the architecture, you know, the build quality, I think would be cool.
Yeah.
To see at least once.
It's a fun place. I mean, there's a lot to do there, especially if you do like love history.
It does kind of piss me off though, like, and this isn't a remark on DC, just on government, but I know that our local, like in Denver, they were remodeling the courthouse, like the Denver courthouse, and it was a big controversy because they bought couches for the waiting room. They had like 10 of these couches. Like that doesn't sound very controversial. What would be controversial about 10 couches? Oh, the fact that each couch cost something like $30,000.
Yeah.
So they
the
spent
bullshit part.
$300,000 on a couple of couches. And it's like, well, we don't have any budget left for things because we had to get the most fucking over the top crazy leather fucking embroidered, like have like those little buttons that get pushed in, you know, like fucking couches. Like Jesus, like how could you build a couch for $30,000 is my first question. Like how can a couch cost that much?
Well, yeah, that's just like how I believe it was you, Honda, right? That found Nancy Pelosi's shopping his cart or history, where she was buying all this expensive ass fucking furniture and shit.
Oh
Tables
yeah, I
that
remember
cost
that one
30,
website.
40,000.
Yeah, like everything was like, oh, look at this chest. It only cost $10,000, but it's very beautiful. This chest is beautiful. It's amazing. This chest.
That's like my town. They redid their courthouse, and the fucking light bulbs were like $40 a piece. I'm like, go to fucking Walmart and get light bulbs.
No shit.
That's how they fund all the state black ops sites.
Oh yeah.
Or like
That's all.
the town that I grew up in, they had someone custom make these light poles to go in the town, and then like if you go to like the town website, there was like the, I don't know what you call it, like the, not mascot, but what do you call it when you're like your business logo? Their logo was like an outline of the pole, right? Like this light pole with the 5 lights on top of it, and it had just like a specific look to it. And so One day, my buddy's driving along and he fucking runs over one of the light poles.
Mm.
Right? And so he's like, "Oh man, I'm sorry. Like, who do I call? Okay, like I owe you for the light pole. How much they cost?" Well, since they were custom made by this company that no longer exists, to get a new one made to match the old ones, it was something like $12,000 for a light pole.
Jesus Christ.
That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, dude.
That's beyond ridiculous.
Oh man, the Farmer's Almanac is calling it quits.
What?
Not the old Farmer's Almanac, just the Farmer's Almanac.
After more than 2 centuries of continuous publication, the Farmer's Almanac is calling it quits.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
I mean, I don't know why it's a bad sign. It just, why is it a bad sign?
Because they're the ones that help predict how the shit's going to be, how the weather's going to be, certain times of the year and stuff, about good yields of crops and stuff.
Like I said, it's not the old Farmer's Almanac. That one's still going to go. It's just the newest Farmer's Almanac. There's two of them.
I didn't realize there was 2.
Yeah.
Oh, someone just jumped in. Oh, shot red again.
Yeah.
Shot red again.
You hadn't been around in a minute, man. How you been? I meant to ask you a while ago when you first joined.
Oh no, it's just good, man. Just working. Had to switch from a different job from the other one. Other coworkers were in my old job. A lot of chaos over there. Those the government buildings.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's a good time to not work there anymore.
Well, shit. One of my coworkers has to do a suing case because he got fucked over. It wasn't his fault either. It's just government person complained and they got him out.
I could
Just
imagine
for a
guard, especially if
wand
you're armed.
wand search.
Like if you're an armed security guard, and then someone does something, and you end up having to like actually use your weapon. That's got to be like the worst day of your fucking life, Like honestly,
Yeah.
It's got to be so bad.
That's got bad night.
I know, yeah. Pretty much, I'm back armed again, but I'm a supervisor, so it's gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, trust me. I think those dudes were kind of scared too, and they kind of got rid of us. Like when they fired me, they were like wondering if my gun was there. I'm like, I ain't gonna tell them.
Okay, so according to this, I should be able to walk outside right now and see the aurora. Hold on, let me screen share. Like that red line, I mean, like you need a camera if you're in Oklahoma City or Atlanta or, Texas or wherever. But it shows where Denver's at. It's like right on that red line where you should be able to see it.
So what about the yellow green? Can I see it?
Not where you're at, because you're in Southern California, right? Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, so you're not even in the yellow.
You would think that you could, especially as high up as you are too.
Yeah, no shit.
I think it's got to be light pollution. There's just too much fucking, like I'm in the right middle of the fucking city, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it'd be pretty dark out here.
Hell yeah. Happy Veterans Day, everyone, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Veterans Day.
Yep. Especially to all the vets that may be out there. I don't know if we have any vets watching right now. I don't think there's a lot of people actually watching because I noticed there's not a whole lot of comments coming in.
It's because you're here, Corey. No one likes you.
That's probably true.
It's Veterans Day, so people doing something.
Yeah, probably a lot of people are cooking out.
Yeah, I was gonna get some at this fish and chip place. I found out it was closed. I'm like, yeah, probably because of Veterans Day.
I would love to be cooking right now, or barbecuing for today, but not in this damn leg brace.
Yeah, I was expecting some shipments today to come to the shop, but nobody's running mail because of Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the video of that Spirit Halloween security guard who shot someone?
No.
I ain't heard
No.
I
that.
heard about it. I don't know.
So the guy's stealing shit, and he tries to stop him, and he's armed. He's an armed security guard, and then the guy starts attacking him and fucking trying to. I don't know if he's trying to get his gun or whatever, but eventually he gets to the point where he has to defend himself from getting attacked because the guy's like overwhelming him, and he shoots the guy in what looks like in any situation would be self-defense,
Right.
and they're charging him with homicide. I don't know what they're charging him with.
Where's he at?
Spirit Halloween,
I mean,
What
state.
state?
the place where the Spirit Halloween is.
That's probably why they're charging him.
I mean, if it's where I'm from, I mean,
I don't know, bro. It shouldn't matter. Honestly,
No, it
should it?
shouldn't.
it shouldn't.
Self-defense is self-defense. If you're being attacked and you use deadly force to defend yourself, there should be a set of circumstances that's pretty much universal. And yet,
See, the problem is not even just like, let's say, even if he wasn't in my state, I heard some interesting areas in some Harper Republican areas, even self-defense get a little weird.
It was Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oof.
Yeah, that's one reason it's New Mexico. But
Yeah.
like Daniel Perry, I mean, he got fucked over, because he was in New York. But it does matter where you are, whether you're gonna have a better chance of getting away with self-defense or being charged with, murder.
Daniel Perry was Texas. Daniel Penny was New York City.
Oh, I'm Penny. That's who I was thinking of. Sorry, you know who I meant.
Yeah.
God damn it, Corey.
Well, excuse me.
Look at Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel
shot.
Perry was the guy that killed BLM terrorist Garrett Foster in self-defense.
Yeah, but yeah, and not even that, depending on if you also even get a trial too. But I don't know, me in that situation. See, so now I got this tase gun. I love using that, and I actually tried it on somebody, so they dropped down.
Like if I was a security guard, I would have a gun because they make you have a gun, and I would carry a baton
I have a baton.
because then it's
And
like you fuck with me, I'm gonna hit you in the fucking meaty part of that leg about as hard as I can with this baton, and you're gonna go down to the ground crying like a bitch. And if it doesn't
here's the
work
funny
in the
part.
first
I
hit,
don't know.
I get to hit you again.
Well, here's the funny part. I'm gonna bring it to you, Honda. I don't know if it is different from state to state, but in where I'm from, me using that baton is equivalent to me using my gun. So it's like, what's the point?
Well, it depends on how you use it. I thought because if you hit someone in the head with a baton, you're trying to kill them, right? If you hit someone in the arm or in the leg, you're trying to incapacitate. That's non-deadly force. That is non-deadly force.
Well, in the state of California, it's counted as deadly force. So, just let you know.
And that's fucking stupid. It shouldn't be counted as deadly force when you're just hitting them with the baton. Fucking cops do it.
See, that's why I said prefer to use my gun or the taser or the pepper spray. So,
Yeah, but the pepper spray, like, I don't know how often it happens, but it seems to me that you might get some spray back.
there's some good ones out there. Definitely don't be nowhere if it's like super windy or something circulating like that.
And with a taser, I've seen it happen where they shoot the guy with the taser and it just gets caught by his jacket or something. Like it doesn't actually get him at all. But you hit him in the leg with that baton.
I had to, and also there's a case you could maybe get on with a taser too, especially aiming their midsection. That's why I usually shot him in the leg.
There's a saying, you can ignore reality, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality.
And I got the good taser.
You can
too.
sit on the train tracks and ignore the fact that a train's coming. But eventually that train will come and hit you. And you can't ignore the consequences of getting hit by a train.
Right? I'd rather get hit with a taser or pepper spray than a fucking baton. That's for sure.
Mhm.
I've never been shot with a taser before. Like I've been tased with like the little fucking stun gun, little like handheld taser thingies, you know, that don't shoot prongs into your leg or your arm or your torso.
Right.
I can imagine that would give like an extra level of. It's like not only are you
Oh
getting
no, yeah.
shocked, you're getting shocked from the inside. It's like, oh,
I'll tell you much about that, Hunter, because the one I have is the same shit the police have, but I'm like a couple levels down because my buddy he wants to get the you know the highest one that's the newest one that's out right now, and good luck even getting that because cops ain't giving it to you usually, and I think it's like almost $4,000, and that thing holds 10. Mine only holds 1.
Damn.
Yeah, it looks weird.
Every time I think of
he can hold 2.
the taser guns that shoot the prongs out and stuff, I can't help but think of that scene from Battleship where he gets hit with the prongs. He's like, "Oh my god, those really work."
The prongs look like little needles. Because when I shot it at somebody, because I got one of those good ones, it shoots pretty far. But apparently, I think the thing I fucked up kind of on is if I shoot them with it, I'm supposed to call 911 because getting the prongs out with with the people. Obviously, if they leaving, it is what it is.
What is how long do they hold together before they spread too far apart to be useless?
Do you know what the name of the expensive one is?
Mine's like 40 feet. Let me check. Because it's like X something.
X26?
It could be. Let me check.
I know AIM has got a bunch of tasers for sale.
No, it's not the X. That one's too cheap. I kind of want one now, though. One that holds 10 shots. I want a 10-shot taser just in case the first 9 don't work. You just tase the guy over and over again. He's like, "You got me." Like, "Oh, subject still not down." Stop resisting.
He's still moving.
Okay, the 10 shot is called the Taser 10. The one I have is let's find that. I think it's the X26.
Taser 10.
Yeah.
Loaded.
They named their shit weird.
Taser 10. Let's check this out. Oh, it's loading.
I couldn't imagine how much that son of a bitch cost, the Taser 10.
A new era in laser and less lethal technology. I said laser. Introducing Taser 10. Look at that thing. Every second counts. With a maximum range of 45 feet, Taser 10 creates more than 10 times the space to de-escalate and resolve conflicts.
I want one.
No more misses. When the de-escalation fails, Taser 10 can deploy up to 10 individually targeted probes without the need to reload.
You ought to become a spokesman for him because that was pretty damn good.
Safer outcomes. Taser 10 advancements in accuracy, effectiveness, and reliability means less likelihood of escalation to lethal force.
But what's the price tag? Ooh,
No
shit,
more
look at those.
opportunity. Dude, look at those things. Could you imagine getting shot by that harpoon, bro? Look at that thing.
No shit, that's like fucking. You can go fishing with that damn thing.
God,
Yeah, it looks like the same stuff I had when I shot mine. I think I posted pictures of that.
Ah!
Had to take them better.
That's a nightmare.
Could you imagine having to pull one of those out? Oh, it hurt worse coming out than going in.
It's like little long things on it.
10 opportunities to protect life. Nearly double the range of previous taser energy weapons.
I wonder if there's a button where you can shoot all 10 at once. Could you imagine getting hit with 10 of them at once?
Penetration with individually targeted probes.
Ride the lightning with 10 probes.
Price tag.
You might have to Google it.
No, just do it on Google because it'll show you the price tag.
Call a number. What if I just want to? Okay, how about we'll just Google it? Fine.
The problem with it is that company's a little more secretive on certain shit you could do and stuff. Because technically, also too, you could change amplify the wattage and shit. But obviously, you have to know a program or in police and all types of shit. But he was trying to do all that type of shit.
Right.
Retail price for a single Axon Taser 10 is around $2,000 to $2,300, although pricing is varies based upon the specifications, specific vendor, and package. According to government quotes from July 2024, for example, a government purchased a quote from a unit costing $1,914, while another $1,700 for 15 units, bulk order. So it's like $2,000, like $2,000. What did your buddy say was paying for his California tax?
I don't know. Like the one I got from him, my friend, I'm spending like $300-400. Him, I think he spent like, because sometimes you find some stuff like that if it's like cheap or whatever, or even the cartridges. Even though some of the ones that are like, oh, the cartridge expired, no, it still works. It probably ain't gonna hit something if you had like some crazy thick ass jacket or something. But yeah,
Right.
but
That
also
taser right
like
there,
police
can a
cartridges.
civilian buy it and own it? Or do you have to be
You
law
can,
enforcement?
but I don't think in my state's a different thing.
Oh yeah.
You can buy
live
it
in
obviously,
Compton.
but you know if you use it, you already know what's going on with that.
Yeah. I just didn't know civilians can own something that gnarly.
That's pretty cool, man. Now I want one. Kind of. I don't want to
No
spend
shit.
17. I don't want to spend $2 fucking grand on a fucking laser gun, but you know.
Yeah. Well, man, my friend, he had the 2-shot, so I had the 1.
I wonder how much those probes are after you shoot one to replace it.
Yeah, how much
But-
does a new magazine cost?
I forgot. I looked at it. It didn't look like it was that expensive. Like the one I found right now, I was only spent like $20 a cartridge. So
That's not bad at all. Dude, I was
Yeah.
expecting maybe like $300 or $500 for another cartridge of 10.
no, that 2-shot one, because I found it. You know how you get like stuff from gun sites and all that other stuff, or surplus stuff. Because I saw some on my email. I'm like, I didn't care too much because I just had a taser gun. He got me, and I didn't care too much for the taser. And I was showing him this. He's like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" Because I'm like, because that thing was cheap for him. He was like, was scrambling to find that.
If you go
Sometimes
to
find deals like that.
Go to AIM Surplus, they got tasers
Yeah, that's
and
what
the
I found him from
cartridges.
was Ames.
The future is less lethal. Oh.
That thing sounds loud too when you shoot it. Also,
Really? I didn't think
Yeah.
it would make it
like a big ass pop noise.
That's cool. Learn something new every day. Every day.
Well, all right, boys. It's been almost an hour and a half, which is how long we normally go for the Gay Frog chat. So we're going to go ahead and end it here because I have stuff to do and I'm running out of things to talk about, frankly.
Apparently, Trump is trying to currently defend H-1B visa programs.
I thought he made it $100,000 per H-1B visa.
Nope, no, he's saying, oh, it's fucking good for the economy because it's bringing in talented people.
Right. And if you are such a talented person that paying $100,000 tax to have you every year makes sense to me. Right? If you are not talented enough to warrant that kind of price tag, then we could probably find someone here that can do the job.
True.
All right, well, deuces, y'all. Shall not pee in fridge. Trooper to Shabbanaba to pressure. Batacath care. Protect the troops. 2 words.
Anus.
Made in America. And we'll see you all next time. Deuces.
Later, tank ticklers.